The Chula Vista City Council is considering an ordinance that would give renters more protections in the event of an eviction. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. The new ordinance would extend the time a tenant has to vacate a property to 60 days. It's a 20-page long ordinance that's pitting tenants against landlords.
CBS 8's Heather Hope joins us live now outside the meeting with the very latest. Heather?
Yes, that meeting been underway for at least an hour now, and now they're in the public comment section of the meeting where you're hearing a lot of people on any topic be able to voice their opinion. So they haven't gotten to that portion yet to talk about the ordinance, nor have they even come close to doing a vote. We're just outside by the steps where you had a rally take place right ahead of the meeting where you had landlords with their signs as well as renters out here, pitting them both against each other with some very strong viewpoints.
Human right, fight, fight, fight. Housing is a human right.
Tenants and members of the Alliance of Californians for Community Empowerment San Diego chanted ahead of the Chula Vista City Council meeting. The group feels the city's ordinance that allows for renter protections and no-fault evictions doesn't go far enough.
My family was evicted at the peak of the pandemic, even though we followed the rules, paid our rent.
Gabriel Guzman says he and his family were homeless for a month. Both he and his wife lost their jobs. Now the Marine veteran says he risks being homeless again.
We were lucky to find a new home. But now I'm facing a secondary eviction based on a 60-day notice. And it's not that we won't move out, but we need enough time.
The Chula Vista City Council will vote on the ordinance that will require a landlord needs to give more than 30 days notice in a no-fault eviction and show a just cause for tenants to move out, such as a substantial repair or moving a family member in.
A lot of red tape in this ordinance.
Richard Discoli of the Pacific Southwest Association of Realtors says the city needs to vote against the ordinance.
We don't want homeowners to be impacted by an ordinance that's overreaching and that there's no information yet, determining that it's needed.
Although the ordinance says it will not impact single-family units, Discoli says the language would apply and the city needs to do more research and put together a better program to help renters.
To help the few people that are having a lot of trouble and not make a blanket ordinance that will impact 33,000 rental units in Chula Vista.
Chula Vista Mayor Mary Salas says she supports the ordinance, but there are strong viewpoints on both sides.
Whenever this ordinance comes back, nobody's going to be happy with it. The tenant advocates want more, and the housing providers want less.
And this ordinance is about 20 pages long. When I asked Mayor Mary Salas about how does she think the city council is going to vote, she says it will be a toss-up and that no one has been on the same page and that there is expected to be a lot of discussion.
Sounds like a lot to sort through, Heather. In addition to the time extension to 60 days, what other protections are in the ordinance?
The mayor also said that there would be a cushion for renters, so in the event that they would be evicted, be it their fault or not, that there would be a paid leave in the same way there's been this additional money to help out those who haven't been able to pay their rent, that there would be some additional state funding to help those renters who can't find a place just yet in order to pay for them. But then there's a question on the other side, what will the landlords be able to get out of this deal? So a lot to sort out if this ordinance moves forward tonight.
Trying to help tenants bridge that gap and landlords be able to have some control of their property is a delicate balance. Thanks so much, Heather.